Some 45,000 homes and businesses remain in the dark following this major flooding across the city of Toronto, including here at the lower Don Valley Parkway. This became a river earlier today. Now the water has receded and the cleanup begins. As more than a month's worth of rain fell in just hours, the Don River swelled over its banks onto the DVP, stranding drivers in feet of water.
We have several instances right now. As I said, we're actively rescuing people that are trapped in their cars.
Toronto Fire says they were dispatched to almost 500 incidents between 6 a.m. and 3 p.m., including more than 50 elevator rescue calls, 50 water calls, and over 20 people rescued from cars and buildings as a result of the significant rain. As for why the highway was still open as water levels rose,
I don't know why DVP wasn't closed.
But Mayor Olivia Chow is promising a thorough review.
Anytime there's an emergency, we need to review whether we've done everything we can, both on the prevention side and the support side when the crisis happens. So, of course, there will be a review so that we, if there are some things we can improve on, I'll guarantee you we will know about it.
Major flooding along Lakeshore Boulevard also triggered a 5-hour closure south of Exhibition Place, leading to traffic gridlock. How long have you been here for?
1 hour, and I haven't moved like 1 inch.
Regular streets of Toronto, right? This is usually what Toronto traffic looks like. It just, this time there's just weather came into play, so.
I'm fine. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, what are you going to do? Complain? What's that going to get you? And I've been here for about 45 minutes, and my engine's up.
Are you hot in there?
Very.
There's also been widespread issues on the transit system. The sudden and severe rainfall causing what the TTC calls unprecedented service impacts, including the closure of Union Station.
We're seeing the downtown U has been particularly affected today. A lot of flooding into stations has caused unsafe platforms, so we've had to shut down those stations during the course of today. Thankfully, most of those stations are back online. The key focus right now is Union Station, where we're working hard to disperse the water that is there to get the station back up and running. But until that happens, Union Station will remain closed.
And as exhausted commuters go to bed tonight, some will be sleeping in the heat thanks to the massive power outage Toronto Hydro says is due to a suspected flooding at a Hydro One transmission station that supplies the city with electricity. At the peak of the outage, some 167,000 customers lost power. And while that number has dropped, the agency says it's not able to provide estimated times for restoration, noting those on the outage maps are just preliminary. Of course, the question is, when will the DVP reopen? The City of Toronto tells me at this point it's just too soon to call. Over the Don Valley Parkway at Dundas Street, Michelle Mackey, City News.